told Lee not to do it. Wait a minute, what is this? You got a fan, wait. It's not a fan, it's Bob Evans. What is Bob Evans doing here? Bob, what are you doing? You can't, what is it?
Crowds roaring loud, fists in the air, legends in the ring, no time to spare. Mid-Atlantic warriors ready to fight, old school battles all through the night. Sweat and blood on canvas floor, heroes rise and legends soar. From the bell to the final blow, in the land where real fighters go. Mid-Atlantic territory, wrestling kings, body slam chairs and steel rings. Where the past meets the ultimate test, mouth stands above the rest.
Welcome back to MATW Television. I'm Lee Petrie. He's the voice of reason, Alexander B. Thomas.
And you are watching us on Right Now Television. You just saw, if you watched that open, you saw it's chaos with this TV title situation. Absolute chaos.
I've known Bob Evans for a long, long time. I have not seen him as fired up as he was.
He's a fan. He just jumped out of the rail with the baseball bat. You can't do that.
Somebody tried to end his career. He's trying to get even.
Well, I know you're just happy he didn't take you out. But regardless, tonight, let's talk about tonight. That's the past. Past is the past. Let's talk about tonight. Tonight, we see Sean Denny and Hunter Blaze against the Flippin Problems. I like those kids. I do.
They are talented. Very talented.
I mean, Sean Denny and Hunter Blaze are going to win because, they got Salazar and, personal opinion.
Yeah, personal opinion, in fact, yes.
But you know what? We're also going to see BT Windsor in action.
The big rigs in action as well.
The big wig, BT Windsor, is going to be in action. And, I guess I got to take the good with the bad.
And when we come back, you'll hear from the real life freaks.
Mid-Atlantic Territory Wrestling, the new leader in classic pro wrestling action, has captivated fans who will always remember and those who will now never forget professional wrestling as it should be. And we're coming to a venue near you, MATW, where wrestling's past, present, and future collide.
I told you it was gonna work. I told you, right? Those Flippin Problems ain't got nothing on the real life freaks. Boys, Scars and Stripes is coming. You guys want a shot at the real life freaks? You guys want a shot at the big time? Yeah. You guys want a shot at the biggest show of the year? You're gonna get it. Because that's exactly what we wanted. We're gonna show the world that the Flippin Problems are flippin' jokes. The real life freaks are gonna reign supreme, and next, we're coming after those tag team titles we should have had a long time ago. Flippin Problems, Preston, Terry, you guys will never be.
Get out of my way. One of us.
Not going for a cover. Again, the clock is the enemy here.
What a
PQ
suplex.
over Windsor. Turns around. Wait a minute. Windsor, belly to belly.
Yeah.
It's going to be over.
Oh, yeah. Wait a minute.
1, 2, 3.
He's done it. He's done it, ladies and gentlemen. Your new MATW television champion. Oh, my goodness.
This is an outrage.
The unthinkable has happened.
Fleener, I can't.
It has happened.
No. This is no.
Oh.
Don't give her that belt. No.
Yeah. It's happened. It has happened, ladies and gentlemen.
Lee Petrie has his phone. He's showing the time to Todd Myers. What's going on here?
Wait a minute.
The winner of the match in 10 minutes and 2 seconds.
Oh, yes! Yes!
Yes! Windsor.
Come on!
Preston Quinn retains the MATW Television Championship.
Well, of course he does. Well, of course he
Excellent.
does.
Not able to get it done in the 10-minute time limit, Cleaner.
I just cannot believe it.
Preston Quinn victorious here over BT Windsor.
Well, not victorious.
Look, they're talking. Well, Preston Quinn
But he
victorious
has
in the sense that he retains the title.
The title.
But as I said, BT Windsor got the win. I give him credit. He got the victory. But his
Most
victory
certainly.
does not result in a championship.
Oh, wait a minute now. Extracurricular activities.
Well,
This is no.
there you go. Drop him on the mullet.
Come on now.
Drop him on the mullet.
No.
Yes.
No.
Good night.
No.
Peace. Goodbye.
BT Windsor joins me here on MATW Television. The last time we saw you, you were victorious over Preston Quinn, but you did not get the MATW Television Championship. After that match was over, he took advantage of you, put you in a pile driver, which led, of course, to our good friend Brent Fleener getting a pile driver of his own. We've heard what MATW officials have to say about Preston Quinn and his status as the MATW Television Champion. But I'm looking at you now knowing that the MATW Heavyweight Championship is up for grabs. Are you possibly one of the top 2 contenders? Question
no.
number 1. Question number 2, what's next for BT Windsor as it relates to Preston Quinn?
Well, let me tell you this. I wrestled Preston Quinn, and I put him flat on his back for the 1, 2, 3. Now, I've proven that I have what it takes to be a champion in Mid-Atlantic Wrestling. I've proven that I can stand with the best of the best. I've been in the ring with men like MATW, Preston Quinn, Doug Delicious, the list goes on and on.
You can do it.
But I think it's time that the big rig takes it to the next step, to the next level. Because like we all know, the Mid-Atlantic Heavyweight Championship is now vacant, and the big rig has got his eyes set on the prize. Now, Blade Brown was a champion of the people. That was a man that all of you could look up to and say, that is our champion. So now it's time for BT Windsor to step into the spotlight, and every night that I come out here, I will put my body on the line like no other man will in Mid-Atlantic Wrestling. And whether I'm battered and bruised by the time that Scars and Stripes comes around, all you're gonna know is that the big rig is gonna be fighting for that Mid-Atlantic Heavyweight Championship.
That's the big rig, BT Windsor. We'll be back right after this.
Mid-Atlantic Territory Wrestling, the new leader in classic pro wrestling action, has captivated fans who will always remember and those who will now never forget professional wrestling as it should be. And we're coming to a venue near you. MATW, where wrestling's past, present, and future collide.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first.
Oh, yeah, here we go. I'm the voice of reason, Alexander B. Thomas. This nerd sitting next to me is Lee Petrie. I'm not sure.
Led to the ring by Lord Salazar from Newcastle, England, weighing in at 15 stones. He is the King's favorite wrestler, Sean Denny, and his tag team partner for the evening, from Hamilton, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 85 kilograms, the modern-day hitman, Hunter.
I've been called a lot of things. I'm not sure if I'm a nerd. I might be more of a Renaissance man, considering all the things I'm having to pull off tonight. ABT.
You call it what you want, Petrie, but these men in front of us right now, however, are Hunter Blaze, Sean Denny, General Salazar, Salazar's Army. And
there's a lot of technical know-how and technical prowess in this tank.
Salazar has been around the Mid-Atlantic for a long, long time. I don't know that I've ever seen him with such a collection of talent in his entire career. But I tell you what.
And their opponents.
Boy, is the energy about to pick up in here, ABT. Because these young men have a lot of energy.
With Gary and Preston, walk down the back, you better get up and dance. And get as loud as you can. When we run the ropes, wouldn't blink or close your eyes. Think this before you know they've hit you from every side. Take the hit,
From
just
Fliptown, USA, with a combined weight of 360 pounds, the Flip, Terry Sequoia, and the Problem Child, Preston Jeter. They are the Flippin Problems.
I like this kid. I wish they wouldn't waste all this time just slapping hands with the unwashed masses here in Yorktown. I wish they would focus more on what's going on in the ring, especially because we've heard from the real life freaks. We know they want a piece of them. If you've got the real life freaks after you, they're unhinged.
The real life freaks have been a thorn in these kids' side for the last couple of months. And I tell you what, you mentioned the interaction with these guys and the fans. You know, Preston Jeter and Terry Sequoia, when you see these kids in this crowd, when these guys come out, they light up, and they're standing right now, waiting for this match to get going.
I mean, they love them. There's no question. But I wouldn't judge these fans' taste on anything.
I tell you what, week after week, month after month, I see these kids get better and better. It's going to be a great match. Hunter Blaze and Sean Denny, tremendous, tremendous tag team.
Tremendous wrestlers, tremendous technical wrestlers. But like you pointed out, the speed, the lightning quick agility, the hunger even of Terry Sequoia and Preston Jeter can't be understated.
This is one of those interesting clash of styles. Sean Denny will slow this thing down to a crawl, and all Preston Jeter and Terry Sequoia want to do is amp it up.
And it's deceiving because Sean Denny, if Denny has to keep up with the pace of Jeter and Sequoia, he can. We've seen it time and again, but he chooses not to. He knows that slowing these kids down is the way you're going to beat them.
He will get these boys to the 8 to 9 to 10 minute mark, and they won't know what to do with themselves, because then he is going to find a body part, and he is going to work on it, and then this match will be over rather quickly.
But that comes with that's veteran instincts, Petrie. That's what you get when you've been in the business for the duration that Sean Denny has against the level of opposition Sean Denny has.
Take a look at the talent that General Salazar has put together. You have Sean Denny, you have Hunter Blaze, you've got Man of War. When you look at Man of War, he's just a beast. There's no other way to describe it. He's a beast, he's agile. It makes no sense why a man that big can do what he can do. Hunter Blaze is cut from a very similar cloth that Sean Denny's cut from. He will slow it down, and he will work a body part, and he will make sure that he will incapacitate the opponent to get a chance at a victory.
But look at this, Jeter though, trying to out-mat wrestle Sean Denny.
Amateur wrestling.
Did you expect that?
I tell you what, it doesn't matter what your style is. If you find yourself in a professional wrestling ring and you decide to go amateur style on somebody, you will have a very interesting advantage over somebody.
I didn't expect to see Jeter manhandle Sean Denny like that on the mat. I got to be honest with you.
Agreed. I'm wondering if Sean Denny is overlooking these kids. I'm wondering.
Well, he's crawling over to make the tag to Hunter Blaze.
And I would think that General Salazar, with as smart as he is, he's going to make sure he coaches Sean Denny back up and say, don't sleep on these youngsters.
Now, Hunter Blaze knows these guys. These guys have trained under some of the same people. They've wrestled in the same circuit before coming here to MATW. They are very aware.
The Flip, Terry Sequoia, has made his way into the ring. Listen to these crowd. Listen to these kids. So pound for pound, Terry Sequoia is one of the toughest professional wrestlers I have ever seen.
Hey, look, Terry Sequoia, he's fast, he's quick, he can wrestle. He works out, he's got a great body. If you could put a bag over his personality, he'd be just fine.
Now I often wonder how Brent has done this for as long as he's done this with you. Boy, what a challenge. I have much more respect for Brent than I ever knew.
Well, thank you, Lee, I appreciate that.
Terry Sequoia trying to get the crowd into this match, and here they are.
Oh, here we go. See, this is not fair to Hunter Blaze. It's a distraction. Oh, there, Petrie. Almost called you Fleener again.
I'm the one with the hair.
That's just low.
I love him.
Look,
Brent,
hey,
we miss you. We can't wait to have you
and
back.
we do say we thank all the fans who have sent in their well wishes, their cards.
Ooh.
For Brent Fleener. We've seen a lot of that.
A drop kick that has gone awry. That was a very uncomfortable fall for Hunter Blaze. I wonder, is that a hip that got injured or a rib?
Sequoia moved, though. I mean, he dodged. He got out of the way. You got to give him credit for that. And Hunter Blaze looked the frequent tags. The Flippin Problems have been a team longer than Denny. Oh, Blaze.
USA chant coming out. Obviously, this is a pro-USA crowd, as you have the General's army of misfits from all over the world together.
Well, and the thing about Salazar is he's handpicked these guys. He's got the veteran Sean Denny. He's got the big brick wall, the mammoth man of war. And this guy, the modern-day hitman, Hunter Blaze, who is making an impact. Right now, that impact is on the floor, Petrie.
Yes.
Salazar
now,
going over to help him out here.
If Hunter Blaze has done his research and seen some tape on these
Wait a
kids,
minute.
He knows.
This is not good.
Yep, here we are. Terry Sequoia.
Oh, look at that.
To the outside, a tremendous flip over the top rope. Preston Jeter with the assist. And Salazar, Denny, and Hunter Blaze all down.
We got to go to commercial. Petrie, we'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
Mid-Atlantic Territory Wrestling, the new leader in classic pro wrestling action, has captivated fans who will always remember and those who will now never forget professional wrestling as it should be. And we're coming to a venue near you, MATW, where wrestling's past, present, and future collide.
Welcome back to MATW Wrestling. The Flippin Problems in the ring against General Salazar's army of Sean Denny and Hunter Blaze.
Look at that.
The Flippin Problems with the advantage for sure.
And a toss, an absolute throw there, almost like tried for a German suplex, assisted with a drop kick on Hunter Blaze.
But you have to wonder, even during this match, do the Flippin Problems, are they thinking about the real life freaks? Are they wondering where they are? They have been, as I mentioned earlier, they've been a thorn in their side.
Cover. 1, 2. Only a 2. And that's a good point, Petrie. The other thing is, I mean, the Flippin Problems have been moving up the tag team ranks constantly. I mean, every week, closer and closer to getting a shot at those tag team titles. You've got to think that is also weighing in their minds.
That would be a match I would love to see.
Oh, look at this, Denny.
But we're watching a heck of a match right now.
Look, Denny just taken out there. Salazar trying to help get an advantage. Oh, Blaze with a kick to the face. Terry Sequoia trying to will his partner into the corner. Right now, Blaze with the cover. 1, 2. Oh, only a 2. All right, Sean's on the outside talking to the fans. He needs to get up on that apron because Blaze needs his help.
Blaze is slowing it down.
They gotta make sure that Jeter does not get to Terry Sequoia. That is not going to be good for them if he does.
I tell you what, if he does make that tag to Terry Sequoia, this crowd's going to erupt.
And if you're Salazar, you got to be telling him to keep him in this corner, to keep him isolated. Oh, chopping, punching Preston Jeter. Look at this.
Huge chop from Sean Denny. Another huge chop. Look at his look at Preston Jeter's chest.
He's lighting him up like a Christmas tree. Look at this, just punch, chop, punch.
It looks like a sunburn.
Oh, Snapmare takeover. And look at this. Hunter Blaze said, "This is for you." Something along those lines with Terry Sequoia.
Tremendous low clothesline. Look at all that momentum he had coming off those ropes.
Only a 2. Blaze almost, I mean, he had to know he didn't have that cover, but
that's a gutsy kick out.
But sometimes it's about the mental game, you know, there, Petrie. Sometimes it's about taunting them a little bit, letting them know you're in control. Blaze had to know he wasn't getting a 3 count there. But he knew that it was a taunt to Preston Jeter.
So Hunter Blaze has spent a little bit of time with Sean Denny. It's very, very obvious that the rundown game that Sean Denny has, where he likes to run down his opponents during a match. I talked to them.
Cover. 1, 2, and there it is. I mean, we saw
Preston Jeter, another kick out.
Yeah, but again, Denny knew the kick out was there. He was posing in the middle of the
And there goes Sean Denny doing what he does best. He is going to find a digit or two, and he's going to pull it apart.
That joint manipulation. I've said time and again, people think that because Sean Denny likes to taunt his opponents and heckle the crowd, they think that he's not somebody taken seriously, and that is the furthest from the truth. Look at that, just dismantling that elbow.
In addition to the fingers, it's the elbow, it's the shoulder, it's all those things that are connected. So now I wonder if Preston Jeter is 100% finishing off this match.
And you see the phantom tag there from Denny and Hunter Blaze. Terry Sequoia upset about it, but try some more, Sequoia. Sorry about your luck.
That would be what I would call a veteran move.
Well, it got the job done, didn't it?
It did.
Their goal here is to isolate Preston Jeter to keep the problem child away from Terry Sequoia.
Sean Denny with more chops in the quarter. Preston Jeter is just not getting a chance to get anything in.
He's being dismantled, sent into the corner. Denny taunting him a little bit, maybe taking him a step too long.
That took a little too long. The boot came up.
No.
Kick up. While Preston Jeter's on the top rope, what's this going to lead? One more chop. I tell you what, that's a very precarious position for Mr. Preston Jeter to be in. I don't know that I'd want that.
Look at this, look at this.
Preston Jeter trying to fight off. Headbutt. Sean Denny's down.
Down goes Denny. Jeter is still on perch on that second rope. This is the domain. Oh, look at that beautiful blockbuster. Down goes
Shades
Sean
of
Denny.
Buff Bagwell. Preston Jeter has been watching some old Nitro tapes.
What a vicious maneuver. And look at this, Jeter.
I tell you what, had that happened some other time in the match, that might be a 3 count for Preston Jeter.
Hunter Blaze is in, but so is the flip. Terry Sequoia off the ropes.
High flying Terry Sequoia.
Down goes Hunter Blaze. In the corner, Sean Denny.
Terry Sequoia getting this crowd all riled up.
Wait a minute.
He went low, then he went high.
Oh, look at that head scissors. The flip, Terry Sequoia. Spins Hunter Blaze around, up and over. Northern Light suplex, but maybe again.
Look at the athletic ability of Terry Sequoia.
Into a...
Oh, he muscled him up for that. Muscled him up for that suplex.
1, 2. A stomp by Sean
Salazar
Denny.
with Preston Jeter outside the ring. That concerns me.
I think it's safe to say Terry Sequoia is never going to be the biggest guy in a fight there, Petrie, but he's got the biggest heart sometimes. Oh, look at that. Blaze.
Denny off the second rope.
And the cover.
Are these veterans
1,
too much for
2.
these kids?
Kick out. Kick
Wow,
out.
look at the
Kick
guts
out.
of Terry Sequoia. This crowd has not given up on them.
Almost a 3 count there.
Another veteran move. General Salazar occupying Preston Jeter, doing the distraction.
I didn't see that on my monitor.
Yeah, I'm sure you didn't. Terry Sequoia had no one to go tag, no one to come help on those double teams.
Double teams? These are serious accusations you're making here, Petrie.
Not an accusation, just statement of fact. What they do is it's a veteran
Wait.
move.
Oh, look at that kick to the mush.
Was that a Pele kick?
That was a kick
That
to
was
the mush.
amazing. Is that a Canadian term?
You have to ask Hunter Blaze if he can still talk after
I'm going to
this
see if he
match.
has any teeth left after that.
Look at this, the flip
Off
is up
the
high.
top rope.
Oh, what in the world? 1, 2. Oh, and saved.
Why was that not a 3 count? Because Sean Denny, being the veteran that he is,
Look at this, and
broke it
Jeter
up.
now and Denny outside.
Who has arrived at ringside?
Wait a minute. There we go, Joe King.
Joe King of the Real Life Freak.
Oh, well, that's what you get.
Spikes Terry Sequoia in the center of the ring.
That's what you get when you talk all the mess that Terry Sequoia and Preston Jeter have talked.
I've mentioned it multiple
1,
times.
2, 3, it's over.
During this match, the Real Life Freaks have been a thorn in
And
the
your
side
winners,
of the Flippin
Sean
Problems.
Denny and Hunter Blaze.
Sean Denny and Hunter Blaze with the victory. General Salazar raising Hunter Blaze's hand in victory.
It's a beautiful thing to see, isn't it? Isn't it? Look.
I tell you what I'm going to go do. I'm going to go try to get a word with the Flippin Problems. I'm flabbergasted at what I just saw.
Well, hold on, Petrie. Hold on. Let's go. Let's take a quick commercial break. When we come back, we will have Lee Petrie, hopefully, if they can still talk, with the Flippin Problems. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back on MATW.
Mid-Atlantic Territory Wrestling, the new leader in classic pro wrestling action, has captivated fans who will always remember and those who will now never forget professional wrestling as it should be. And we're coming to a venue near you. MATW, where wrestling's past, present, and future collide.
Hunter Blaze and Sean Denny with a victory over the Flippin Problems, but they didn't do it by themselves. Terry Sequoia, Preston Jeter, thank you for joining me at ringside after that match. There were many times during that match, I thought we had 3 counts. I thought your hands were going to be raised in victory. And once again, the ultimate thorn in your side, the real-life freaks showed their face again.
I'm at a loss for words. Preston and I both, we don't know what's happening here at MATW. We don't understand why two veterans of the business, why would they have beef with 2 people who are a fraction, and I mean a fraction of their talent, yet we are exceeding their levels by so many steps.
How many times do we have to beat you? How many times do we have to come within seconds of beating you before you realize that you will not be us? You are not better than we are. But all that said, we're done asking. Scars and Stripes, freaks, give us the freaks. Mid-Atlantic management, we're not asking, we're not begging, we're telling you, we want the freaks.
We demand them. We demand those freaks, and we need them at Scars and Stripes. Because then we can finally put all this beef behind us. Finally, we can take those ugly, freaky grandpas to their grave, and we can bury them the right way.
These fans are in agreement. The MATW Championship Committee, and they know, they've heard you. The real life freaks. We'll be back with MATW Television right after this.
Mid-Atlantic Territory Wrestling, the new leader in classic pro wrestling action, has captivated fans who will always remember and those who will now never forget professional wrestling as it should be. And we're coming to a venue near you. MATW, where wrestling's past, present, and future collide.
MATW, I have given you every chance to appreciate what I am trying to do, not just for this company, but for the entire professional wrestling business. And that is to make it great again, which I thought all of you Americans would be so for. I see the hats, I see it everywhere, but all you people want to do is bleach your hair blonde and grow a giant mustache and think that's all you have to do to get over. Well, it's not. You have to do more than look like Jeff Foxworthy's understudy to really be a wrestler. So, BT Windsor, however you pronounce your name, just keep doing what you're doing and stay out of my way, and I will make sure that all these fans at MATW understand that all of this is for Canada and to make sure you have the day you deserve.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first,
Hunter Blaze. He wants a piece of BT Windsor there.
I tell you what, those were some very interesting comments from Hunter Blaze.
And the Flippin Problems, they've challenged the Real Life Freaks for Scars and Stripes.
From the 13th game, weighing in at 210 pounds, he is Jackson Shadows.
You know, we just saw the Real Life Freaks show up in the Flippin Problems match. And I gotta wonder if a guy like Jackson Shadows might be someone affiliated with those gentlemen. Oh boy, he looks like he's from the same neighborhood.
Might be possible he bought real estate in the same place. How'd you like to move into your new house and you walk outside and the porch across from you is Jackson Shadows and the Real Life Freaks playing checkers or whatever.
And his opponent.
I tell you what, the energy's about to pick up. Here comes the big rig.
He's got the load rolling down his neck. Stash so bold it'll make you check. Leather jacket swings like a cowboy's dream. In the ring, he's a punishing machine.
From Bridgeville, Delaware, weighing in at 225 pounds, he is the Big Rig, BT Windsor.
He fills the room, belly to belly, watch his bodies fly. The Big Rig's here, watch him touch
Look at
the
this
sky.
mullet-wearing idiot.
Boots stop like thunder's boom in the spotlight.
I tell you what, you can look at him, you can call him names, you can say he's dressed funny, you can say all you want. The fact of the matter is, this young man finds a way to get victories. He pinned our suspended MATW television champion, Preston Quinn, in 10 minutes and 2 seconds. 2 seconds away for taking home gold for the first time here in MATW.
Win after win after win. Time and again, I say this guy is coming out here and pandering to the fans, and he's gonna not be able to get the job done. And time and again, Petrie, he proves me wrong. Time and again, he wins. He just wins match after match. Maybe Jackson Shadows could take him out.
There's something about a gentleman like BT Windsor, right? He's a hardworking guy. He's like a lot of America, right? Gets up, does his 9 to 5, does his part, helps raise his family, pays his bills, shows up, and then comes out and is able to get victory after victory after victory with the belly-to-belly suplex.
So he's an idiot.
I don't know that he's an idiot. Would you call a winner an idiot?
Well, I mean, so he's a lucky idiot.
Okay.
Regardless, the lockup now, Windsor locking up. Jackson Shadows taking the advantage here. Cranking the arm of the Big Rig.
Collar tie up into that arm bar, and Jackson Shadows is not letting up on that.
But I mean, here's the thing. I might think he's an idiot, and I will say that time and again, but I can't argue with you on this, Petrie. He wins match after match. That belly-to-belly suplex, I mean, we've seen him win matches when I thought there's no way anybody's gonna get out of this. I thought it was over. And he pulls a reserve of strength from somewhere. I don't know where he gets it from.
Yeah, he's got the uncanny ability to get the job done.
Well, it's these idiot fans too. They're cranking their hands and they're here for the Big Rig. That's what it is, Petrie.
I am very surprised that we haven't had a fan come in with one of the blowhorns.
Oh, don't start that. If you're listening, don't do that. Whatever you do, I do not want to hear that. I have sensitive ears. We've talked about this. Can't do that.
Tell you what, this place would be loud with some blowhorns, especially if you had to find a way to get across Jackson Shadows on today's episode.
Look at that, Larry. You go. Speaking of that, Jackson Shadows.
Tell you what,
face. Look at the punches. Look at those strikes.
It doesn't matter how good you are. When somebody goes after your eyes, it stops you in your tracks.
Oh,
big boot to the corner. Jackson Shadows into BT Windsor.
Let's not underestimate Jackson Shadows here. We talked a lot about BT Windsor, but this here today, this is your main event on this episode of MATW, and this could be Jackson Shadows' moment to make a mark here. Look at that, Petrie. He's just clubbing, clawing into the eyes, stabbing at the back with his knee. Anything he's got to do, because he knows BT Windsor is on a roll. He knows that he can't let him get these fans behind him. He can't let the choo-choo or whatever they're doing. He can't do that. He's got to keep him down.
It's interesting. You see a guy like Jackson Shadows. He came out with a wrestling move, a snapmare out, and went immediately to blows, as opposed to holding onto a wrestling hold and wearing his opponent down. He's doing blow after blow after blow.
I mean, Shadows is a fighter.
I tell you what, There was a lot behind that chop.
Jackson Shadows is the guy you don't want to get in a fight with at the bar. Of course, I guess BT Windsor is too, isn't he? Hooks the leg. Oh, beautiful fisherman suplex. 1, 2. Only a 2. Windsor was almost in trouble there, Petrie.
Windsor has been in trouble. I am actually very impressed by Jackson Shadows. He is not the traditional type of wrestler. He's absolutely a brawler. He is finding ways to mix up a little bit of wrestling ability with a whole lot of fighting ability.
Well, it's like he's scouted BT Windsor, and he knows what he's going to be able to beat him at and what he should not be trying to face him head on with.
If he has watched MATW...
Wait, look, Windsor up and over.
Drop kick. If he has watched MATW television for the last few months, then he has a lot of tape on BT Windsor. You are absolutely correct, ABT.
And BT Windsor with that head of steam there. Look at the back of Windsor. You see those marks? I mean, this vicious. Wait. Look at this. Oh, this could be it. This could be it. Good night. Good night, Big Rig. Jackson Shadows with the cover. 1, 2, 3. Oh.
Kick out at 2 by BT Windsor,
on.
not giving up. Gutsy
Petrie.
inverted suplex from Jackson Shadows.
Smart.
I don't know that I've ever seen that before.
That was smart. He stopped him right in the middle of it. Probably grabbed him with that big old mullet he's got. Look at this. So hooks the tights rather than brings him over.
Big suplex.
Beautiful suplex. Using Windsor's own height and weight against him. Cover 1, 2.
Too casual. Way too casual.
Very much. Too nonchalant. Shadows should have known better.
And that is the difference between good and great. Jackson Shadows has made a good showing of himself so far today. A great showing would have been getting a 3 count.
Wait a minute.
Proper cover.
Oh, he's going to have to be careful. Wait a minute. Oh, the Big Rig drops him hard. Swing and a miss. Wait a minute. Look at this. Oh,
Atomic
drops
drop.
him again.
Inverted and a traditional atomic drop back to back. Backdrop.
Oh, Shadows being thrown. Windsor using that height to his advantage now. Cover
Free
1,
Todd Myers
2.
2 count from Todd Myers. I think BT's trying to figure out what he has to do to take care of his opponent today.
I don't know about this Todd Myers guy there, Petrie.
It's interesting. Most referees, if you ask the fans or half of the wrestlers, will tell you they can't count to 3. Have a lot of respect for Todd Myers. It's a lot of miles he's put on, a lot of matches he's worked. I think most referees are very, very underappreciated.
I understand he used to be in a hair metal band called Lipstick back in the 80s.
I'm not sure I want to see that yearbook photo.
Jackson Shadows picking up the Big Rig, BT Windsor. Look at this, now picking him up on his shoulders. Oh!
Elbows. Breaks loose.
Into the ropes.
Shadows in there.
Wait a minute.
Belly to belly.
No. 1, 2, 3.
BT Windsor with a huge win.
And your winner, BT Windsor.
BT Windsor, Jackson Shadows, your main event here tonight on MATW. That said, BT Windsor is victorious. And we have got one more commercial break,
We
right?
have one more commercial break, and then we have an interview. Because I don't see him anywhere here, but we got this film in from Preston Quinn. It's going to be very interesting. When we come back, we'll hear from Preston Quinn.
Don't go anywhere. This is going to be hot.
Mid-Atlantic Territory Wrestling, the new leader in classic pro wrestling action, has captivated fans who will always remember and those who will now never forget. Professional wrestling as it should be, and we're
Rode them all the way
near you.
to national television on the Right Now television network in front of 90 million homes a week. And the respect that I get, or should we say the disrespect? I don't even know what to say at this point. The way I've been treated by a company that I put on my back for 2 years, rode them all the way to national television on the Right Now television network in front of 90 million homes a week. And the respect that I get, or should we say the disrespect that I get, is a suspension and $10,000 for, frankly, defending myself against an entity that should have never been in a ring with me. If a fan were to jump in there, what would have happened to him? They'd have got dusted and sent packing. And that's what happened to Brent Fleener. So I have had to reduce myself to not being able to handle this on my own. I feel so betrayed, so backstabbed by political bureaucracy that I've had to come to a place of worship. And I've had to ask the higher powers themselves, why? Why would anybody do this to the man that has given them everything? And the answer is always the same. It's human nature to want to keep the best man down. You want to take the best player off the field when you see the other guys, the opposing team. Frankly, that's what's happened. Blatant favoritism coming from the political bureaucracy known as the Championship Committee of Mid-Atlantic Territory Wrestling. And I went in there and I sat in the pews and I asked why. And like a lightning bolt hit me in the top of the head, it told me why. It said, Preston Quinn, without that, they'd never be able to stop you. Scars and Stripes, I'm coming out there, whether I'm suspended or not. And I'm gonna show you what a revolution looks like. See ya.
Crowds roaring loud, fists in the air, legends in the ring, no time to spare. Mid-Atlantic warriors ready to fight, old school battles all through the night. Sweat and blood on canvas floor, heroes rise and legends soar. From the bell to the final blow, in the land where real fighters go. Mid-Atlantic Territory Wrestling Kings, Body Sanchez and steel rings. Where the past meets the ultimate test, mouth stands above the rest.